Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. I'm going to try to show you, I'm going to do a little better job. I didn't do a perfect job on this one. To make it look like a continuous spring around an ellipse. Pretty cool. Let's just start from scratch. And I'm going to take away my indexing lines for just a second. I'm going to draw an ellipse. Doesn't matter what size you start with. I'm going to start with 16. I'm going to hit P. Put it in the center of the page. And this video came from the last couple of days, just some ideas. And then yours won't be hidden like mine, but I'm going to make it 100 points. I'm going to go to arrange and convert it to an outline, and then I'm going to left click, right click. Then I'm going to take another ellipse and not hold down the control button, so it's more or less like that. I'm going to shrink it down in size a little bit. Try to get it somewhat, you know what, I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page, holding the control button down and kind of get it semi in the middle. Then I need to make a line thickness on that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to make it like, well, let's just see what I did. Now let's make it a little bit thicker, make it 10 points. But then I'm going to go to range and convert it to an outline to an object and left click, right click. Now this is where kind of deciding factor, you need to figure out what you need to rotate it. So we're going to control D to rotate it. And then I'm going to alternate C to put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to rotate it 4 degrees. And that's exactly what I want. So we only need to do 2 of them right now. This one needs to go behind that one when it comes around. And if you'll just stay with me, you'll see that, whoop, I cut the wrong line. Need to cut this one. And then this is kind of blocking that one. So we need to cut here. What I didn't do in the previous video, I did not do this part. So I want this ring to be, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my ring and I'm going to make a duplicate. I'm going to move it over because I'm going to cut this ring up. Well, you know what? It'll actually work better if I don't. Let's take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to use that same color and I'm going to Smart Fill right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there. That gives me what, 6 different parts. I'm going to grab the interactive fill tool and I'm going to come down and I'm going to put a little black right here. Whoop. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I missed the mark. Huh. Oh, you know what? I've got that one selected. That's a good thing to kind of learn. Pick that one with the pick tool because the interactive fill tool is going to go for the last one it touched, or the last one you were working with. Now it'll work. And you could possibly, I don't know why it turned black. Well, it started off black. You could possibly weld, you know what, let's try that. Let's take this one, hold down your shift, select that one and weld them together. That way it'll be all one piece. I'm going to fill this in before I forget it. No, I've still got the interactive fill tool. So now I'm going to grab and go black here. You see, once again, I had it selected. Select this one, interactive fill tool. See how it made both sides black? And then that way, that's pretty cool because it's going to make that really black corner part a little more. I don't want it quite so black. So I'm going to bring in my, yeah, it's still too black. There we go. That looks okay. Now I'm going to, before I forget, I'm going to fill this in with the Smart Fill tool because this is what I forgot to do a while ago. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I'm going to get the interactive fill tool and I'm going to swipe upwardly and put a dark there, but I don't want too much. And I don't really have to put any darkness on the other parts. You could play around with it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click no outline. And I just have that. I'm going to control G to group. I'm going to control D to duplicate. And then I'm going to, and see I'm working without a, and then I'm going to alternate C, which should put it in the center of the page. And I'm going to rotate it 4 degrees. And what's happening, yeah, this is going to be perfect. See how that slot is being eaten up by the next one. Control D, 8 degrees. Control D all the way around. And I could have put it a little bit taller. And see, when we come around, that slot is going to go right. When you know, and I talked and what? Oh, 350. Well, 356. 356. Hit the wrong button. I'm trying to get the rotation to 356. There we go. But I didn't have a copy. So Control D and go back to 352. There you go. Now I purposely, I cut this ring up. So I'm going to, basically I can grab one of them out of the way and then try to grab my ring and delete it. There we go. Now I can put this one back, group this together, Control G, and go ahead and go to arrange order. It's already in the front of the page. Let's fill this in. Let's use a dark blue. But let's go to arrange order back a page. And then when you put P to put it in the center of the page, I really like the red better. But see, this way it looks like the spring is just going around and going around and going around and around and around. Pretty cool. I actually like it. Let's see what happens if we do it yellow. Nope. Green, nope. Dark blue. I think red's going to be the best. Now I could have been I'm a little bit short up top compared to the bottom. But that's pretty cool. I could have made it a little bit more in the middle. Okay, if you notice, our red is now gone because it's in the back of the page. So I'm going to go to order and put the black in the back of the page. And you have this continuous spring going around and around that circle. I hope that helped somebody someday, and thank you for watching.